Hello everyone, and welcome back to another psychological analysis of the manga Berserk. There are a lot of videos titled, Griffith did nothing wrong, but I have yet to see one that outlines the need for Griffith as a psychological figure. The manga has rarely been interpreted for its significance in exploring the psychological nature of human beings. Berserk has two planes of interpretation. One is in its physical form, which is the literal interpretation of the pictures and dialogues between each characters, as well as the storyline. But there's another way of interpretation, which is in the psychic plane, which outlines the process of psychological development and wholeness through the evolution of characters. This is why Griffith is a necessary force in Berserk. He's used as a tool to explore the depths of the human psyche. Take for example the character of Griffith. He's the representation of the various ideas presented by Carl Jung. Jung describes the emergence of the process of individuation, which is the pathway towards wholeness, the way to finding the Philosopher's Stone, or the complete incorporation of the conscious and unconscious self. Griffith is presented at the beginning of Berserk, before the eclipse, as a man who is enlightened, a person who is a hero, and admired by others, and one who exemplifies empathy, but in this sense, lacks the aspects of himself that are hidden, his shadow self, which is triggered when he is betrayed by Guts. He begins this immense journey of physical and mental torture that brings forth the polar opposite of himself. This side has yet to be seen throughout the manga till now. He begins a journey of hate, aggression, and ruthlessness through his ritualistic transformation of becoming a demon. Taking this apart step by step, it outlines a psychological transformation that is present in every human being, the integration of the feminine and the masculine, as well as the integration of the deeper and darker thoughts and desires that we all have. A question that exemplifies this is to what degree is the tendency of evil and the devil that we all face on a regular basis. The temptation of lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride are all within every one of us. We often shun them into our unconscious self, like Griffith before the eclipse, and some indulge in them for their own benefit. The manga uses Griffith as a sacrificial goat to teach you these lessons of psychological development and the importance of balance and understanding one's unconscious. Jung had a line in his book that states the following: the most decisive qualities in a person are often unconscious and can be perceived only by others, or have to be laboriously discovered with outside help. As a therapist, I often see this. People come into my clinic often having little understanding of what their true desires are, or evidence of them in a manner that deceives themselves and others. But through work, we discover the good and evil within them, and balance both so that they have a unified understanding of their identity. Let me give you an example. I recently saw a 30-year-old female client who came to see me because she could not manage her anger. She professed to me that she had anger towards her husband, even though he was a kind and amazing person. She was confused on where this anger came from, and was afraid that this will end her marriage. We spoke for a few therapeutic sessions, and I could see her underlying issue as she stated, which was an overwhelming dominance of the animus, which as Carl Jung would describe as the masculine aspect within a female. As she continued to come to see me, we rooted out her anger from not having a male figure in her 30 years of life. To balance this, we navigated some changes in her life to take on less responsibility and to take a passive role in her relationship while encouraging her husband to take on a leadership role. I share this experience because Berserk, when understood for its psychological depth, can not only be used as a form of entertainment, also a way of understanding the most inner and deepest parts of your own psyche, and through this, develop and move forward in the process of individuation. In this sense, Griffith did nothing wrong because he serves as a tool for you to dive deeper into your own psyche. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and we're ticking down into the mark of 1K subscribers. I'm very excited, and if you're not subscribed already, consider subscribing to my channel, and as always, take care everyone.